So it's now been about a year since I started doing HF radio, and in this past year that I've been doing HF, my setup has changed dramatically. And that's not just in terms of my setup at home in the QTH, but it's also my setup when I'm operating portable. And one of the things that I like most about Parks on the Air and operating portable is just to be outside in the wilderness, experience the elements and all that. And that could be anything from just going to a park and camping overnight to just also going out to the park and just enjoying a nice hike and then getting on the radio at some point in my hike. But when you're hiking, you don't want to be carrying around a lot of gear. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my current setup for operating portable ham radio. Today on KFIR Ham Radio. So pretty much everything that I could possibly need to operate portable ham radio is inside of this bag right here. And this is just a tactical backpack that I bought on Amazon several years ago, and I really wasn't using it for much, so I just kind of repurposed it so that I could use it as my hiking bag for ham radio. So in terms of what is inside of my bag and what I'm bringing along with me when I'm doing portable ham radio, I think the most obvious thing is going to be what sticks out on the outside of the bag, and that is my Gigaparts Explorer 20-foot carbon fiber mast. And I did a review on this about a month or so ago maybe, and this thing is 20 foot tall extended, but it collapses down to a nice very small footprint of 16 inches. Go check out the review on this thing. This thing is awesome. This thing is just absolutely perfect for things like hiking, or if you really just want a small footprint when you're out doing Parks on the Air. And now for the fun part, this is what else is inside of the bag. So I'm just gonna start with these smaller pockets first and then kind of just work my way in. So in this front pocket, pretty much just have junk in here. I don't think there's anything really. This is probably honestly more so just stuff that was left in here, like gun range receipts and stuff like that, because this was at one point my range bag. But nothing inside of this pocket currently, except for, yeah, no, I don't have anything inside of here. Maybe a pencil, and that's I think for the gun range. So pretty much this pouch is empty. But the small pocket, I have some more stuff in. I've got headphones for while I'm out doing stuff. Maybe at some point if I get into CW, these will come even more in handy. Mostly though, just so if I'm out hiking and I don't want to distract anybody else while I'm out on the trail, I can plug these headphones in. I think these are just cheap little earbuds. These are called KZ Audios. These are actually pretty decent headphones. I got them on Amazon. I think they were maybe like 15 or 20 bucks or something like that. They're not super expensive, so if I break them or if I lose them, it's not a huge deal. So those are pretty handy. And then I have in here also 2 batteries for the GoPro, which I am filming this on right now. And this is the camera that I take with me when I go hiking if I want to film my activation or anything like that. And then I have this little guying ring also in this front pocket, which just goes to this right here, which is just a little stake for my Gigaparts Explorer mast. And I'll be doing a review on that very, very soon. So stay tuned for my review on the mast spike. And then I don't think I have anything else inside of these outer pockets. One more thing on the back. I have just my park map. I like to keep my park maps in my bag just in case when I'm out hiking, I need to try to look and figure out what trail I'm on or where I'm at on the trail or whatever. So very handy to keep that in there. And now for the moment of truth, what is in the big pocket? So inside the big pouch, it's kind of compactly put in here, but I have this nice little bag right here, which is a wind camp bag, which holds my radio and my antenna and pretty much everything else. I'm gonna set that aside for a second, and I'll show you what else is in the pouch. The only other thing that I actually keep inside the big pouch of this bag is my 10 amp hour PowerWorks battery, and it has Anderson power pole connectors on it so I can connect the radio super fast. And this is just super, super handy to keep in there so that with my radio, I can do more power output and things like that. I'll show you what radio I'm running here in just a second. Oh, and I just found this inside of the main compartment of the bag too. Apparently have shell casings from the gun range and ear protection for the gun range. So yeah, I carry a lot of crap in here and I did not do a very good job emptying this bag out. All right, so what is inside of this pouch right here? Well, I have a lot of stuff inside of here. And like I said, I pretty much have everything that I need to operate portable ham radio. and that includes antennas, coax, everything that I have is inside of this bag. So let's open it up and let's see what's inside of it. All right, so inside the bag, like I said, there's a lot of stuff inside of this bag. I was able to fit just everything that I could possibly need. So the first thing is my Coffee and Ham Radio's Apollo NFET half wave. I've been using this thing for about the last month or 2 months or so, and I gotta say, I just absolutely love this antenna. This thing is fantastic. I really need to do a review on it as well. I just haven't had time. Plus I'm still working on tuning it and stuff like that. Just haven't had a whole lot of time to finish up that project. So stay tuned for a review on the Coffee and Ham Radio's NFET half wave at some point. And then I have my coax, which is just this cheap Amazon coax that I bought. It's, I think, called XRDF or something like that. It's RG316, and what I did was I put some ferrite cores on here just so I don't get RFI back into the radio. And this really is super nice. And I think this is about 25 feet or so of coax, so I have plenty of room to run. So I just really like to keep my coax inside of there. I don't have to clip it to the bag or anything like that. I have the wall wart plug for the radio. I don't really use this unless I'm out camping, so it's pretty rare that I actually get to use that. I have some paracord here and a throw bag so that I can get the antenna up in the air. And then I have more power cables. This is the power cable to the radio, and it has Anderson power poles on it as well, so I can connect it straight to the battery. And then I'll show you guys the microphone here in a second, because I don't want to give it away. But the radio that I'm using when I operate portable is the Xiegu X6100. And I gotta say, I love this radio. I've been using this thing now for about, I don't know, the last 3 or 4 months or so, and this thing is freaking awesome. It's super small, super light, so it fits so well into this bag. And that really was the game changer for me in terms of being able just to have everything packed away in this small footprint. Without this radio, I'd still be running around with the FT891, and I probably wouldn't be hiking as much as I have been in the last few months. So with that said, this is the microphone for the Xiegu X6100. And then I have some other things that I have to carry as well for this radio. So I'll show you guys those really quick. And these are just different adapters, SO239 to BNC or whatever I might possibly need when I'm out working. And this is something that I highly recommend if you guys are using the Xiegu X6100. This is an RFI filter for AM broadcast, and this radio, the only real big down draw that I found to the Xiegu X6100 is if you don't have this RFI filter, you're getting so much bleed over because the filtering in this radio is not great, and you'll hear AM stations all day long, especially at this park where I'm at. All the different broadcast transmitters are right close to this park, so if you don't have this filter right here, you will be hearing all of that on your radio, and it'll make receiving an absolute nightmare. But I bought one, I keep it in the bag, and I don't really have any issues at all with receive on this radio. I just carry another extra jumper cable because you never know when you might need another BNC jumper. And then also, I don't have my laptop with me when I go hike most of the time, but I carry a USB-A to USB-C. And most of the time I'm not even using this anyway, just because my Mac has USB-C ports. So this is just good to have on hand though, in case I need to go to an adapter so that I can do FT8 or whatever with this radio. That is pretty much what is inside of my hiking bag for portable ham radio. Not a whole lot. It is, like I said, super small in comparison to what I used to carry around. I carried a big, I think it was a North Face backpack, and everything just kind of was crammed in there. And I would carry not only my FT891, but I would also carry my MFJ 929 antenna tuner that now lives in the QTH, or when I go and do a activation at a park and I'm camping, I'll take that along with me. But for the most part, the FT891 is not my main portable rig anymore. I still love that radio, don't get me wrong, but I really like having the small footprint so I can be a little bit more active and just get out and enjoy ham radio and go hiking and all of that kind of stuff and not have to worry about a lot of gear. I also took this with me every time I went and storm chased this past storm season, so if I ended up camping at a park or something on the way back home, and I could just easily take this out and activate a park. So I've just absolutely loved this setup since I started using it. Like I said, so much nicer being in just a smaller footprint overall with all of my gear, and it's, like I said, not a complete nightmare of just crap everywhere. It's not heavy, and the weight difference makes a huge difference here, especially in Texas where it's hot. Like today when I'm out filming this video, it's like 95 degrees right now, but not carrying a lot of weight and a big bulky backpack really makes a big difference, and I'm not worn out. I can go for farther hikes. So this bag is freaking awesome. I love this setup, and I plan to add some more things to it as well. And I'm interested to hear what you guys think of this setup. Are there any things that maybe I don't have yet that I should think about getting for my setup, or what is in you guys' setup as well? I'd love to hear that down in the comment section below. And I'll also put links to everything in the description as well. Go check out those links. I will put affiliate links wherever I can, and using those links, if you're interested in buying any of the stuff that I have, just help support the channel. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just wanted to show you guys my hiking setup, and like I said, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of my setup, what you guys are doing for your setup. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Those two things just help out support the channel and help this video reach more people. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching. 73.